living, we're doing it the biggest.
Hello everybody, I'm back for the third episode of my player career series that I'm running on my channel at the minute. So starting off with this episode, we go straight into a game against Stevenage. Quite average opponent, I suppose, for Portsmouth, but they're playing me back in my striker position, hoping to get some more goals and get my tally up for the season, getting off to a great start. So as you can see, just starting off to go into the game, just seeing if they've got any injuries, and indeed they do. They have a Danny Lopez injured. So here we go, starting off in the game, 6th minute in, do some nice little skill dribbling there, try and take it around him, have the strength to do so, and he falls over to the floor. I put a cross in, but unluckily it was quite a poor cross. He tries to get the shot off, but unluckily the defender blocks it. So running down the wing again, I decided to cut inside after that lovely pass, and I decided to take a shot, a quite long shot, I suppose, from my player at such a low rating. Unluckily the keeper parries it, but here you go, me running down the wings again, and I whip the ball in for Luke Rogers, I believe that is, and he gets his head to the ball, and that is 1-0 for us against Stevenage away. So starting off, they get a header in on goal, and then they get the lucky rebound from Jay Dunn in the 81st minute, which is pretty gutting. So that is how the game ended, guys. As you can see now, it was full time, so we scored in the 37th minute, they scored in the 81st, and that is how it was done and dusted. That game was, I suppose it was quite boring, quite tough, maybe just even opponents, so even though I thought we could beat Stevenage. But moving on, I believe I do get rested for the next game, but as you can see, I did get the overall rating of 93, got acceleration +1 and stamina +1. So moving on now, we are just advancing through the dates, and I did get rested for this game. I believe that my stamina wasn't up to date, but we did sim this match against Oldham in the John Paint Trophy, and I think we do get the win here. I believe I did record these quite a while ago, so we just go into simming the match. And when I sim matches on career, I do really hope we get the win, but every now and then, you know, we just lose 3-0 or something like that, just get a really stupid result. So just waiting. I decided to skip this, I believe, at the end, so we're 1-0 up now, and that was Thomas that scored the goal. I believe he is in replacement for me, so just watching it, and I decided to press skip sometime soon, I believe. So we won 2-0, and that was quite a nice game. Thomas getting 2 goals, the replacement player for me. So moving on and going into advancing even more, and we come up against another team. I believe this is Bury, I'm not too sure. I think that's who we play next. I'm really not too sure, but I think it is. I'm just trying to remember from the other day when I was playing. So yeah, we go into the next match, and I believe it is against Bury indeed. And I believe this game was quite even at the same time as well. I believe we did get the win. I can't remember though. So we'll go head into the gameplay right now. So I was running down the wing again, trying to cause a menace down the wing, even though I'm a striker. So we get the corner, and hopefully willing to convert from this. So I call for the ball. I get my head to it and hammer it in bottom corner. Curve +1 for 10 out of 10 shots on target, which is pretty good if I get put on corners every now and then. So working my way down the wing again, decided to try and cut inside, dribbling around the players, agility +1 there, but as you can see, got no luck with it there. So we get another corner. I decided that I like running down the wings just because I get the opportunity to either cut in or play the ball to my opponent. So I was just trying to work some space, and I got the shot off. Unluckily it goes for another corner, and I don't believe we convert. I'm really not too sure. So we get another corner, and I try and call for the ball, try and get the same header into the box and try and convert again, but unluckily we don't. So we move on from that corner, and that was how the game ended, guys. 1-0, 14th minute goal, pretty dead game from there on out, but 9.4 rating again, which is pretty good. We're getting off to a great start, 70 overall now, and as you can see, we get a nice comment from the manager, favoured by the manager after recent goal scoring. And there is the Brazil national team, hoping we can get into that one day. But coming up, we do have a very special match. This is against QPR, so we're playing a Premier League team now. And these were my objectives that I had set for the 4 games. And expect an average of 9.0. I got a 9.2. Scored 2 goals. I scored 3, but maintained the goal rate, conversion rate of 30%. I did actually foul, and I only got 13%, which wasn't too good. So coming up, we do have the cup game against QPR, and this was going to prove to be a tough game, as always, playing in Premier League club when you're playing at a club like Portsmouth. So I tried to do my best during this game, and it did pay off, although it was quite a tough game, and it all comes down to one important decision that the referee made during this game. So as we head on to the gameplay now, QPR do get the first goal of this game. As you can see, nice work play, nice bit of dribbling, and a great shot there into the top corner from Jay Mackie, not too sure who he is, never heard of him for QPR, not too sure, don't really pay attention to how QPR are doing in the league in real life and their players at all because they're doing quite bad at the minute. But working my way down the wing again, as you can see, just got the speed and the agility to get past this guy and the strength, cuts inside, and I decided to hammer it, and it goes back to the far post, finishing +1 for 5 out of 5 goals, which was nice for my player on this game, in this very special game. So running in, just trying to work some space again, just moving around the defence, played a lovely 1-2 pass here, and as you can see, I did get bundled over by the defender there, so we get unlock white ankle tape, which was not really necessary because I don't really use ankle tape, but I did get put on the penalty kick, which was really good for me because I don't normally get put on penalty kicks. So I'd step up to take the penalty, didn't hit it so clean, but placed down the middle with accuracy, calm, cool and collected, and that is how the game ended, guys. In the 54th minute we get the penalty that decides the game. Oh, sorry there. So that is how that game ended, 2-1 against QPR, 9.3 rating again. So we get man in the match, ball control +1, penalties +2, and we're now a 71 overall, which is great for our player. Attacking positioning +2, as you can see, all the unlocks just coming up in the top corner. So this is how this episode is going to come to an end, guys. I really do hope you're enjoying this series. If you are, we finish up on deadline day here, as you can see, but I've already made my transfer to Portsmouth. So if you are liking the series, be sure to support it with a like and comment, just anything. Just tell me what you think of the series, what you think I could do in the series. Maybe I could change the difficulty just to make it that bit harder, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.